What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mags. So this is your match preview for the game against Everton, of course, and this is going to be an interesting game as we take on Everton down at Goodison Park on Saturday. Now it's going to be a 5:30 kickoff for this game, and of course we are going to be without, from the news, of course, what we've read so far is we're going to still be without Alexander Isak in attack after, of course, the international team sheet for Sweden has come out and he is not in that selection. Martin de Brefka as well is not in the selection for the Slovakian team sheet as well. So it looks like that injury picked up in the game against Wimbledon at St James's Park, which seen him go off at half time, and Odie come on in his place, will rule him out of this game against Everton down at Goodison Park. Now, it's always going to be a tough game when we go down at Goodison Park. The most recent one last season, of course, was a 3-0 loss. The season before that, we did win down at Goodison Park, a really good win against them as well. But we need to show the dominance in this game. Everton haven't been playing very well at all. Yes, they have won their most recent games, but they started the season very, very poorly. So let's hope that we can capitalise on that. Let's hope that we can revert Everton back to that platform that we've seen them play so far this season. Obviously, on the Newcastle side of things as well, for the team news, we're going to be without Callum Wilson still, without Botman still, Lascelles still, Miley still as well. Nicky Pope will have to wait on news for Pope. For Fabs, Trippier, and Target's availability as well is all to be confirmed. Joe Linton is one yellow card away from a suspension as well. So we'll have to be careful with that when he's playing in the game against Everton. And Everton's side of things, they're going to be without some players as well. Chameti, Broja, Coleman, Patterson. They're going to be without some players as well. So it's going to be an interesting game. The ref for this game, of course, is Craig Pawson. This is the second time he has ref Newcastle this season. And on VAR, it will be Chris Kavanagh. So it is, once again, a Northwest contingent for the officials. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Just hope, that they do a better job than they did the last time they ref Newcastle's game this season. But looking at this one, I'm going to go for Newcastle to come away from Goodison Park with all 3 points, and I'm going to see Newcastle United 2-1 win against Everton down at Goodison Park. It's going to be an interesting game, obviously. Little Arms Pickford is going to be very up for this one, as he always is. He's going to try and wind us up like he always does, to try and do as well. So that's something that we'll have to keep an eye out for. Him playing his fool's game, shall we say, and trying to wind up us Newcastle United fans and wind up with players. And hopefully, we can come away from Goodison Park with 3 points in the bag, because it'll help with, going forward, especially after our most recent game in the league, 1-1 draw with Man City. That was a fantastic result. Felt like a win, even though it was a draw. Looking at the way we played in the game, we should have possibly came away from that game with the win. But a draw's a draw, a point to point, and we're now heading into this game after going through the next round of the Carabao Cup in the midweek there, of course, against Wimbledon at St James's Park, which was meant to play the week previous. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go 2-1 win Newcastle. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all for the next one. Away the lads.